We're going to solve this system of equations 6x minus 5y minus 5z equals negative 55, negative 6x plus 6y minus 6z equals 36, negative 3x minus 4y minus 5z equals negative 7. And really the trick with these systems that have three equations and three variables is keeping things as organized as possible. So I'm going to label them with Roman numerals 1, 2, and 3 and kind of decide my strategy to solve it. We're going to want to eliminate the same variable twice, and I notice we've got 6x and negative 6x. That's going to be really easy to eliminate. So what I'm going to do is get rid of x twice. So I'm going to do that with equation 1 and equation 2 to begin with. Equation 1 is 6x minus 5y minus 5z equals negative 55. And equation 2 is negative 6x plus 6y minus 6z equals 36. And because we already have opposites in front of the x, we can just combine them, giving us 1y minus 11z equals, and a calculator might be helpful, as some of these numbers are going to get pretty big on this problem. But this one doesn't. Negative 55 plus 36 is negative 19. And that's going to be my equation A. To find equation B, we're going to eliminate the same variable. We're going to eliminate x again using a different pair. So I have to use this negative 3x. And since it's negative, I'm going to use the positive to kind of balance it out. So I'm going to use equations 1 and 3. Equation 1 is 6x minus 5y minus 5z equals negative 55. And equation 3 is negative 3x minus 4y minus 5z equals negative 7. Now I need to get opposites in front of the x. We've just got to multiply the second equation by 2. So the first equation is unchanged. 6x minus 5y minus 5z equals negative 55. The second equation, though, when we multiply by 2, is negative 6x minus 8y minus 10z equals negative 14. And now I can add those together. We've got the opposites in front of x, so we have negative 13y minus 15z equals negative 69. And that is my B equation. So now that we've eliminated x twice, we've got an A equation and a B equation. A is y minus 11z equals negative 19. And B is negative 13y minus 15z equals negative 69. So now, let's see if we need to get rid of another variable. Probably easiest to get rid of the y by multiplying both sides by 13. That'll give me negative 13 and positive 13. So now A is 13y minus 13 times 11 is 143. Z equals negative 19 times 13 is 247. The B equation is still the same. Negative 13y minus 15z equals negative 69. We're going to have to scroll a bit to get some work room as we add these together, giving us negative 158z equals negative, let's see, 16, 11, 316. Which is really nice because I'm pretty sure when we do 316 divided by 158, we're going to get 2. Divide by negative 158, and z does equal 2. We're not done with A and B yet. We go back to either A or B to find the second variable. The first equation, equation A, looks much simpler to work with. So that's where I'm going to go here, which is y minus 11z, which is 2, equals negative 19. That's y minus 22 equals negative 19. So if I add 22 to both sides, I get y equals 3. One last place to go to get x. We got to go all the way back to the beginning. all the way back at the beginning. We already know that y is, was it y 3? Yeah, y is 3. We know z is 2. So we can go back to any of these original problems to figure out what x is. And I like the one with the smaller numbers. So I'm going to do equation 3, which is negative 3x minus 4y, y is 3, minus 5z, z is 2, equals negative 7. And so just multiplying, that's minus 12 minus 10 equals negative 7. Or negative 3x minus 22 equals negative 7. Quickly running out of space, but if I add 22 to both sides, negative 3x equals 22 minus 7 is 15. Divide both sides by negative 3, and as I run out of space, we now know that x is equal to negative 5. Always want to give your answer as an ordered pair, x, comma, y, comma, z. So x is negative 5, y is 3, z is 2. And so there was a lot of work there. I was trying to fit it in this small window for the video. Normally I wouldn't cram it so tight, but hopefully that helped answer your question on solving these system of equations, keeping things organized. Let me know if you have any others.